Hey, you guys, welcome. So glad that you guys can join us. Well, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know I'm having a wonderful day. It's a very nice one. Start off the day, as I've been doing, is just kind of exploring a little bit, absolutely loving being outside. I'll tell you, it's, oh my goodness, the sunlight here, oh my goodness, it's just, I'm loving it. And so I've been looking at different like parks nearby and all of that. And yeah, I found this one. I think I hit jackpot. I would say this is by far, in my estimation, probably the best public park that I've ever been to. I mean, free public park. I mean, it's got so much. I mean, it was just, I was like, oh my goodness. Let's put it to you this way. I went there earlier today, came back, told my family about it, brought them, and then we looked at it a little bit. You know, by that time it was getting a little bit hotter. And then once it gets cooler, I'm going to go back probably again tonight. I was just like, oh my goodness. I mean, it's just, when I tell you, I just love being, it's just a whole nother level. You know, all the talk I've been saying before about get outside, there's a whole nother level. For me personally, and I'm just loving just getting this sunlight. And we've even done videos on this family on the importance of sunlight, especially for people who got skin like us. So important to get sunlight. And you know, and so that's what we've been doing, you know, when we get the opportunity to. Sometimes it get a little too hot, I understand, but I still liking that sunlight, loving it, matter of fact. Anyway, so we also just recently, our truck came in with all of our stuff, and whew, that was a lot in one day, you know, because we had to do it all in one day. So we unloaded, and man, when we were finished, it was just like, I don't want to hear nothing, I don't want to talk to nobody, let me just chill. And that's exactly what we did. So we spent a day just kind of chilling, and this is the first day of just kind of like feeling a little bit better, you know. And so so yeah, we so just got the truck and all that. So we're still getting settled in a little bit here. I want to show you something. Hold on for just a second. This right here. Now this is like a Vietnamese brand or whatever. So you ain't gonna find this probably anywhere. But it's not really the brand, it's what's in the bottle. It's sugarcane juice. Man, let me tell you something. The first time I had sugarcane juice, this was actually in Atlanta. Atlanta has like a really good international market. It's in Stone Mountain area. Someone can help me with that. It's a very nice one the last time I went there anyway. But they had a machine there where you wanted sugarcane juice. You pick out your stalks, and they will actually juice it for you in real time, and then you can get your sugarcane juice. And ever since then, I have been on a hunt for sugarcane juice. I mean, raw, just unfiltered, just sugarcane juice. And so I've been on a hunt for it. And we came across an international market yesterday. Let me tell you, they had a whole bunch of this. And it was already bottled. It was frozen. And man, all I got to say is I started reading up about all the benefits of it. Let me just tell you something. Even if you're diabetic, they said it's good for you. We'll do a whole video on sugarcane juice a little bit later, okay? Soon we'll do on the many benefits of it, because that was our concern about sugarcane juice. And like, well, what about people who have diabetes? Now they said type 2 diabetes. They said you may want to limit it a little bit. But if you don't have type 2 diabetes, they said it's actually fine. It's also good for bone growth. It's good for a lot of stuff. I was like, what in the world? So anyway, we'll be talking more about that. Will we be selling it? I don't know, because I don't know how we could pull that off. But anyway, yeah, that right there, this sugarcane juice, man, boy, let me tell you, man, if you can find it where you live, get your hands on it. I'm telling you, get your hands on it. Juice that mug. There's a whole lot of benefits. Anyway, so you can see we hit the ground running, unpacked the truck, did all of that. Now, you've been following us. If you've been tracking us on our community page, make sure you continue to track us there. Sometimes it's a lot easier for me just to write things out as opposed to just doing a whole video. And if you've been tracking us on our community page, we've been going in there, man. There's a lot of just untangling, if you will, that is happening, when it comes to the Bible, when it comes to things that we have been taught, and the things that we were even teaching here as well. And now actually taking the time and just really diving in and looking at just the history as is without inferring anything, just looking at it. There's a lot to uncover, and I'm gonna tell you, it's very shocking at times. Now, I think for me, I'm past the shock stage now. I'm past that. Now it's just kind of like, man, I just don't know. You know what I mean? It's really something, and it can be quite overwhelming, I know. And this is really part of what we do here. Part of our lives, of course, is doing Sambatry. Part of our lives is really, just the spiritual side as well. So you're going to get a little bit of the help. You're going to get some of the spiritual stuff. You're going to get some of the news. You're going to get all kinds of stuff here on this platform. And so that's why some days you'll see me talking about teeth, and the next day I'm talking about something in ancient history or something like that. So that's just kind of where we are. But anyway, but we do understand what we understand on this platform is this: we're not just throwing things out that are, I don't know, clickbait or whatever, and just kind of moving on and that's it. No, we're being we're trying to be very tender, I guess that's a word for it, with it, because we understand that a lot of this can be very jarring for people. When you hear about this stuff and when truth is actually coming out, about many things that we were told, it can be very, very jarring. And we understand that. And so that's why we're really kind of taking our time. So that's why in the next couple of days, my wife and I, we plan on doing a live where we're just going to chat. And I'm just going to share some of the things that we've had some people, losing their minds talking about, well, who do you pray to? And, what gods do you pray to now? And all this other stuff. And it's like, we're the same people. None of that's changed. No, we don't have a little altar somewhere where we're praying to something. No, we're not praying to trees or nothing like that. No, we understand that. Yes, we do have a creator. We do understand that part. But as far as all the other things that came via the Bible, all of those things, now we're looking very closely at those things and looking at the history behind it and who put this thing together and all of that. So we're going to have a time where we're going to do a live over the next couple of days. It's either going to be Friday or Saturday. We still haven't kind of nailed that in, but this is why I want you to make sure you go to the community page, and as soon as we get it nailed down, we'll post it on the community page so that you'll see, okay, this is when they're going to have it. This is the time we're going to have it. And that's it. So for my East Coast people, especially, definitely plan on it being on the latter part of the day. And because we're still getting used to the time change and all that on this end. Now, so just plan on that. And, but yeah, we want to have kind of like a sit down kind of talk. And so if you have any questions for us, I'm gonna tell you right now, we don't have all the answers. We're not pretending to. Quite honestly, I don't know if I want to have all the answers right now, for real. You just want to take your time with this stuff. But the one thing you'll see me saying this all the time in our posts and our videos, please, whatever you do, do not just simply take our word for anything, okay? What we encourage people to do is to make sure you are taking the time to really do your own reading and to do your own research with whatever you hear on this platform or any platform for that matter. There's so many of our people, and this is one of the things I'm going to talk about and what this is tied to. Many of our people have been programmed to follow what someone is telling them to believe in. This is something that stems all the way back from slavery. Black people especially, we have been groomed for literally hundreds of years to always have someone that we look to tell us what to think, what to believe, what not to believe. And all of that is we're coming to an end on that. That is being broken. Do you hear what I'm saying? All of that is being broken. On this platform, we encourage people to take the time as information is being presented. Make sure you take the time and you do your own due diligence and go through it. So that's one of the things I want to address is where did that whole thing come from a historical standpoint when it comes to black folks? Because again, now we all know that generally speaking in this world system, they want everybody on that, where you just taking the word of leaders and then running with it. But specifically black people, us, black Americans, whatever, they have trained us. They have ingrained in us to never, ever, ever, ever pick up books, never thoroughly read, never thoroughly research. We learned that through even with COVID, for example. COVID, and I don't want to go too far ahead of me, but myself right now. But I will say this: COVID, the whole COVID thing, really revealed where we are as a people when it comes to research. And so we're going to touch on that and where that actually comes from a historical, raw historical perspective, but also the impact it's had on us spiritually. And we're going to talk about that. And then we'll get into some of the other things. It's not going to be deep. It's not going to be heavy. We're just walking through this thing together, family. And so like over the next couple of days, keep your eyes on the community page. We'll have that. We'll tell you exactly what days. Definitely going to be by this weekend for sure. We're going to have a kind of a debrief, if you will. Okay. But other than that, that's all I can think of. I would pick up the cat right now, but she's asleep. So I ain't going to bother her right now. She's been adjusting just fine. And I will show you though. Let me see if I can, man, down. The video died. So, and the battery died. So yeah, this is her. If you can see her right there. She's right there. She really, for whatever reason, anytime the camera goes on, it's like she instinctively knows, okay, I got to get ready. She's going to be somewhere around in the house or very close by. And here you go. Yeah. Anyway, you can't see her. So I ain't going to give her too much camera time because she's going to have to pay for that. But anyway, that's it, family. That's all I have for you. But yeah, this has been quite an experience, and everything from our drive from the East Coast to you already know it's pretty much near the West Coast. So, but we'll tell you all of that when we have our little time together, okay? And but yeah, it's gonna be. We're on a journey, and I tell you, we are enjoying it every step of the way. So, family, thank you so much. You guys take care, and we'll see you soon. You'll be hearing from us very, very soon. Make sure you pay attention to that community page where we'll be letting you know. I'll be dropping some more little dimes and stuff on that community page too. I got one more post I'm going to be posting today. So check that one out too. And then we're going to get all into it. So I don't know who that's supposed to be because there was no voice attached to it. So anyway, that's it. Love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon.